record button. There we go. Alright, so good afternoon. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be continuing with MSQ. I feel like I'm the last one lagging behind, but that's just because I'm enjoying myself, just streaming this entire journey with you guys. And then what are we doing last time? History's Keeper. You are granted entrance to Kariorzar the Gracious and are immediately awestruck by the sight of the enormous Valigarmanda, Final Fantasy VI, by the way, bound within its prison of ice. Oh right, their names. Zermerwer. A temple priest tells the story of Gulul Jaja's battle with the seemingly unbeatable Tural Vidral, ending with the Sky Ruin's frozen fate. Putting concerns of melting ice aside for now, Zermerer passes on instructions from High Luminary Gerferler. Oof. Well, hopefully you can relax. The Electorate for the Feat of Proof. The challenge requires you to locate the Electorate himself, hidden as he is somewhere within Orkopacha's vast mountain range. Okay, let's get to it. Gods, Valigarmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could not hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fall, I get the feeling it does, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. Which one is... Well, for the most part, I still have my last raid food of the big eggplant. And you only get 2. That's an issue. I guess more money is fine. Alright, Feat of Proof. Alphano would share his strategy for information gathering. As we've just been informed, the Feat of Proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerferler somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yakui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerferler's whereabouts, oh god. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory anyway. Let us see what we can discover. Also, I don't have my my Sound Slayer thing on, so I couldn't hear anything. There we go. I need something with caffeine in it. Maybe 5 hour. Like that 5-hour energy or something. Because I am very biased against like energy drinks, so like I would never say a monster. Yorgawar. The High Luminary? No, I have not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Zabral who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Gulul Jaja? Damn. I mean, is it really necessary for people to, like, be unimposing, like a tyrant? Hey, Alphano. What do you have to say? When you're finished asking around, we can meet back where we started. Okay. Maybe, like, I would prefer energy drinks, or not energy drinks, like, something with electrolytes, maybe. Like, something with small amounts of caffeine, just so you don't, like, crash and burn later. Zerfurlar. Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He is a great man, with a deep reverence for Ark traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one. He affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone. That the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Is this a jump puzzle? Damn, nope. And earlier for the in the Discord, I announced that the week of Evo, so like in 2 weeks, I'm gonna take a break from that, or from streaming. just so I can get as much rest and like I'm still gonna train offline. I'm like gonna be hosting, especially like this weekend, I'll be hosting room match lobbies in the Discord VC. So if you'd like to join, then feel free to either like participate or watch. Atuliolan. No, you're farther away from that, I think. A Zerbolor. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He's warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the Sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. Alright. Today I'll be streaming this for a few hours and then going back to Digimon. I keep saying this before, but I think we are, like, close to the end. Now that I'm done with grinding and everything, so everything should be done? If not today, then soon. Like, this week and next week. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? Slowly turns towards you. As expected. What then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfurler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yakui's sepulchres also appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit the place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfurler there, it will give us a chance to learn more about the Yakui. The gravesite is somewhat northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Well, also, hopefully the drops are enabled. And which brings up the question. If I tune into my own stream, like, through a tab, will I get the... will I get the drop from my own stream? The others have gone ahead up to Proof, following the trail west. There are some sharp drops everywhere, so we're moving all at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Erenville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. I think I have an idea, considering. Oop. Hey, look, a cliff. Okay. I wonder... I bet that's later on in MSQ. And then, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join. I'm usually like playing Final Fantasy 14 or hosting or like online fighting games. It's basically like a mix and match, but we all enjoy the same things. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even jutting grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valigamanda's rampage, as told by the saga. I was actually curious about those. Skyrune's fires are described as eternal flame, or as eternal flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it was a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Luwu Klamat. Roof is northwest along the main road, but hopefully she's still heading the right way. Oh god. She's really like Zoro. No, I feel like she might be like Zoro, like no sense of direction. Uklamat wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerferler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepultures to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, then scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. It's like Coco, a true death, when no one no longer remembers you. This is why we build our sepultures before age or mishap claim us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own sepulture. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people? Its conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so I will remain in your hearts also. That's definitely an interesting, that's definitely an interesting, look on things. Yeah. For me, I'm definitely not a religious person, but were you to ask, I think it's like, were you to ask others about me, this is like, I'm more, I feel they would say I'm more like Buddhist. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, a stoic chronicler. The High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. Oh. Oh hey, it's just like Shadowbringers. These really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. Oh, and I take a swig of my water here. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yakui. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Toghrul under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition of Yogg-Toghrul. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Tuliolal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. Me neither. But I've never heard of any Yoktui living in Zaktural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? The plague? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed north to Zaktural, those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by a deadly... Okay. I wrote this game, by the way. Some terrible illness. No. The virulent plague or newly arisen blight. Once again, I wrote this. For a local Tonauta and Shetona, it was a but mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly for our people. Yeah, they weren't. They just did not have developed immunities for it. Out of every 10 Yakui who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continue to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to its diseases of local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation, rather than a burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they left first, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace of our homeland. Hey yo! This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom. The feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Zaktural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned has been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in this place which birthed us. Here, in the stones upon which we recorded our days. Here, in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. Definitely. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Turali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. And I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Warkor Zormor. These names, my god. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south here and begin your ascent, but be wary. Beyond entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning, and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going, to the top of Warkor Zormar. Try saying that 5 times really fast. Yep. Because, like, officially the game released yesterday, didn't it? Which I still need to edit my videos and like upload the first thing for onto YouTube. Yep. Just like Hi-Fi Rush. Develop a new day of the week. You're expected to work. If you want sick days, you must plan your sick days 6 months ahead in advance. Also, robots cannot have sick days. Thin mountain air. It's going to be the death of me. No, me. if it weren't me in real life. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking the scenery is all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alpha and the others. Link Cole? Jesus. You remember how the chronicler was saying the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zoralja is him tempting the feet of proof, then he would have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Really? However, he seems a bit thick-headed, so I kinda doubt that. The High Luminary, Wux Lamat, gazes upon the summit of Warlord Zamor. It actually looks pretty. Also, you get Corpse Blue, Iris Purple, or Blood Red.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Yes. Nani?
Farther. Komar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
What you call me?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Did you just call me a...
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit.
Good.
You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors.
No shit, I can tell by your red armor.
Restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
Try it then.
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Okay, so that...
Stop!
reminds-
I don't want to fight you.
I'll speak after this.
Then die on your knees.
What the hell?
Opportunistic vermin. Seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
Is that a rockbird? Not
That's right.
You go, girl. Maybe for my mage job, I'll continue with red mage.
Why do you help us?
Do I need a reason to help someone?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
Friendship? Ew! That kid.
How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Wokor Zormor.
Yep, Wokor Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gefurler is waiting.
Gefurler. Okay, so as I was saying it, because I think it was yesterday, when Bakul Jaja like insults you for calling you like flea-ridden something. Quite literally, quite literally yesterday, I was like, "Excuse me." All right. Alright, I guess that's everyone. I mean, if DG ever watches this, gotta do it. I take care of my fur very much. Thank you very much. I have no fleas. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Where is... Tempting? Tempting? Okay. Just want to make sure. Bye. Will Clement has undertaken the feat of proof, a challenge which has you seeking the whereabouts of the Elector, High Luminary Griffler. The search immerses you in the culture and history of the Yaqui. It ultimately leads your party to the foot of the sacred peak, Warkor Zomor. The Elector, you are told, awaits you at its summit, but simply scaling the soaring mountain and surviving the mountain's denizens will be a feat in and of itself. What do we need to do for my fucking winter? Oh, okay, so it's like the rest of Dungeons and Trials, I'm assuming. Got it. Okay, we're going in. Holy shit! The fuck? Those are birds. Eggplant. Oh, I don't have my... I don't have my improved Recrea stuff. I don't remember what it's called in character. Yeah, also I did realize that by streaming this, I am helping you guys with the Twitch reward drops. So hooray! Hopefully, I should have the first video for Dawntrail up by next week. Yeah, as far as I can go as usual. They can be stunned! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy. Damn it! Okay, cool. Warkor Mirrorless. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, DJ's gonna have a hard time with this one. Random, what? Rust in progress. I'm assuming like. I assumed right. Fluffle up. This thing plays Fluffle? What the hell is this? Oh! Okay, I see. Oh, okay. That's such an interesting mechanic. Okay. I see your Fluffles and challenge you one gladiator beasts. Oh. What the fuck is this? Shit. Oh. Okay. That's very interesting. I like this boss. Level 100! Yes! Better arm's length this. Oh, I'm having so much fun being able to stun. You guys have no idea. Oh, hey, Zerolja. Caught up. Ow. Bruh! How could you? He's a freak, I don't care. Oh. That's gonna happen, definitely. So many big bodies, I can't see. Roger York. What the hell is this? Dude, I am loving these fights. Holy shit. Sharpened sight. Something to think. Oh, look away. Eyes have been infused with Aether vision, performing certain actions will trigger. Oh. Owie. Raid wide. Okay, where is a good safe spot? So that doesn't happen again. Oh, I see. We're about done with this fight. Sorry, soul. Hey, eyes on me. Yeah, there's a treasure up there. Ring of Slaying. And then finally Straggler. Oh. Thought I saw that. Titan. Dawn's Elector, Gerfler.
I am Gurfulur, Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Isn't that like a judo stance? As usual, I'm assuming that's a raid wide. Heavy heaving haymaker. Yep. So the borders don't reflect this. Uh-oh.
Chronicles of air. Prepare the hunger of roiling water.
Uh-oh. That is very unfortunate. What is this?
Chronicles of air. Recount the fury of erupting beasts.
Yeah.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
What the hell?
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine! My brethren, your thunder roar! That you should endure my fury.
Okay, what is this? Here, so
Chronicles of Air, record the cruelty of merciless storm.
let's just do that. Oh. Oh. Oh no, okay. Reposition. So I have this. There we go. Everything's fine. Fire and ice. Oh, fire and water, okay. can't stop this one. That mitigation for cooldown. Hey! These fights have been actually a lot of fun. 4, god damn it. And then obviously keep the healer good. I'm at area number 4. Same. Although at the same time, I don't know if the fending gear will have poncho.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gurfulur, High Luminary to my people.
Welcome back, Delta.
Chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokwi were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
Oh.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
No, I don't want to skip.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokwi. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with
Basically.
the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
This entire premise is that we're to find the One Piece.
Another claimant I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came
Poor Kona.
before you.
Have fun.
Here and now, I think he means.
Have fun, you three. Me after every match in fighting games. Breathing a sigh of relief.
Well fought, second promise. for you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Yes! We got our... Let's see, what was this one? Feat of proof? We got the proof badge!
3 to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Oh god.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Just a coward. I call them
On
badges.
a similar note,
Soon
I'm
enough we'll
also
be Pokemon
curious as to why you
Masters.
chose the peak of Warcore Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Varigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Quiet you.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Exactly.
Right. Sorry.
She
I
got
see
scolded.
no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Papa?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarbanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenrun? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
Kakiwa? What?
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zoralja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Your kindness. You have his love for peace.
Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Well,
What in the hells was that?
I have a thought.
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
Uh-huh.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Alright, well, shit. Now to save us some time here. But, before I continue on, I'm gonna take a short break, and I really need to use the restroom. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in Aether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone is preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray catch your breath, and then lend a hand where you can. Do I? Course blue, iris blue. More money. Oh, okay. An Echo of Madness. Alphana would enlist your aid in checking on the injured Yakui. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen people's hurts. People's hurts? I hurt. You, the third promise's protector. Everything was bathed in a bright red. A searing heat enveloped by my entire body. Dude, I just love the way the reflection off of this. I couldn't move. Also, it actually reflects off the scenery. Oh shit. And then while we're doing this, Zerfalar. Groan. Everything burns. The touch of a cloth is agony, yet I will live. Believe me, there are others in more dire need of help. Damn. My wounds are nothing serious, but there's dryness in my throat, as if all the moisture has left my body. Well then. Alright. Run! I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then. That as well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from the burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? Details are unclear. Once I'd healed a giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorpalor, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then when I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valigamonda has broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. Well, we're going to need more information than that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the temple guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. Just hop on the roof, Forehead. The High Luminary grants you entry and waits you within. Alright, let's see how bad the damage is here.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit. Who enters this hallowed hall?
Oh, you motherfucker!
Ah, a claimant.
Oh, and here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
mustn't!
Please tell me they get disqualified.
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
Just a friendly reminder to stay hydrated.
I might have overdone the fire a bit. Utter madness. Why have you done this? For the throne, of course. You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die? Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
And you leave the one witness.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
That idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him!
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Not without us.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the rite of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
Yep. As if you had to ask.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear.
Fuck! I accidentally clicked on that.
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
No, get back here! Damn.
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanda, We'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Oh, God.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
But also please inform, Gulul Jaja and disqualify the fucker. Alright. So, Erenville, any ideas how we can track Valley Garmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is the second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though the Toral Vidral is of extraordinary nature, Valley Garmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. A floating hand? Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an Aether Seeker. As the name suggests, Gleaners use it to detect the aether of living things. I mean, I have it too. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I can calibrate it to follow the specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valley Garmanda, however, is that I can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valley Garmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jajak has spells which awaken its fire-aspected aether. And the residents here were uniformly afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that, upon breaking free, Valley Garmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then the choice is plain. Fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we are not able to input our Quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire-aspected aether. So we have a reliable yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift but easily misled Gleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have to first fall back onto the if the second fails. You travel with me, then, Soren, in case the Seeker leads me to some other fiery fiend. Can do. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Sky Ruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Yakui. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. I mean, technically you are the only healer of our group. Right, it sounds like we all have work to do. The glove. We should be on our way as well. Pointing the way, Erenville is ready to send his aether-seeking device in pursuit of Valley Garmanda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the Seeker to detect fire-aspected aether. I want that mount, but goddamn, I have to go through so much for it. Oh god. Did it kick you out again? Fuck. Right, the Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with Sky's Ruin's residual ether. So I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swapping the sensors. Ah. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Erinville will accompany you. The Aether Seeker will then begin leading you onwards. Follow the Aether Seeker to its destination without falling behind. Okay. Fire! Yep. Source of fire expected Aether located. Tracking disengaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. But it's so glowy. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. I wonder what the last thing I got for the thing is. Necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. If we're tracking resources. Okay. Roll. Nope. Traits? Hence Blade of Valor. Ooh. Is opponent's fast blade, right blade, royal authority. Oh. Increasing the potency damage. Okay. Awesome. Oh, fuck. Fire hands. Source of fire aspect at Aether located, tracking disengaged. Threatening enough, but then again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. Oh. Alright. I got zip! Easy peasy. My thanks. And as we give it any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. I mean, third time's the charm, as they say. Or not. Considering. Oh, maybe. Or not. Another remnant of Valigamanda's last rampage. The Kratos flames registered to the Seeker as a corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliolao saga, when Valigamanda rages out of control, Its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry written proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living aether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Okay, so in this case, third time's the charm. Alright. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you wouldn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. Seems there's still much to learn about from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. I got what? Ooh, maple teriyaki. Fuck, that actually sounds good. The Sky Ruin. Erenville is ready to resume tracking Valigarmanda. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. There it goes. I guess in this case... God, this is so slow. I'm gonna have to do the hunts again. Just so I get the full mount speed. I wonder what mounts they'll offer this time, too. What I'm back and then forward and back, then the 1 foot forward. Then the 1 foot forward. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Oh. All the way over there? Fuck! Okay. Well, at least I know. I think I explored this place beforehand. Watermelon. I know old ladies can move faster than that. Like I said, pretty much the only time it's considered pay to win is just buying that the Fenrir mount, Claude's motorcycle. And then go forward and back, and go 1 foot forward. Bye. I think we'd notice if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through the other side. Oh, I wonder if that's how we unlock that last part. This hidden part of the map. Let's see. System config, because I just want to... No. Close, and then what I want to do right here is just I want to turn on the music a little bit higher. 70. Here we go. You spin me right
The trail ends
round,
here,
baby.
it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Something tells me to look up.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
This is Snake. Arakan, do you read me?
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Well, sucks to be you. We're going anyway.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
You want to be slaughtered first? Because that's how you get slaughtered first.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
So to be fair, there's 3 tanks.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Oh!
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
I mean, to be fair, this is one of those...
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true.
Ah!
Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
I might have to run a trial on the duty support as well, because if everyone's joining here, and if that's actually possible,
Even people
I'm
with
very curious how
wildly
the others
different
fight.
ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
What was...
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Yeah! Okay, so hopefully with this, it's unlocked. Yes! Ooh, and duty support. Okay. I'm gonna have to run that again. Ah. Okay. I see Plum is in the cutscene. Turn that off just in case. Let the other experienced tank do this. I'll learn as we go. Okay. Ciola. There we go. Actually, let's see. Yep. Oh. Uklamat, Kona, Zoralja, Orianje, Thancred. So, tank, machinist, healer, tank. I'm assuming Zoralja's Viper. Obviously because of the dual swords. So like DPS, DPS, DPS. So these 4 DPS, healer, tanks. Oh. Still in cutscene. Actually, what do you have to say? Small talk. We need to speak. Yeah, because I'm just very curious, because I want to run this in the duty support, like, maybe later. Cheater! Sorry, I'm looking at the... Alright. Just waiting on one more. Still in cutscene. Can I fish here? The water! Oh, wait a second. I can swim. Oh, now I can get this discovered. That means I can dive under here, yeah? Yep. There we go. Aha! Mapping the realm. I thought that was a cliff, so I never bothered to try and look. Carvarker the First. Yay, mapping the realm. Yeah, I thought that was a cliff. Because I think when I came here earlier, I thought it was foggy. I think it was foggy. Can I fish here? Fuck. I'm not high enough level. Forehead. Same, because like at the time earlier I thought it was like the weather was foggy, so I thought this was just a cliff. Unfortunately, I can't Fisher because my Fisher is not high enough level. You can also dive under there. Still in cutscene, goddammit. Well. Well, I guess while we're waiting, I suppose I'll just get up and stretch, so 1 sec. Okay. I got up, I stretched, felt good. Okay. We all good? Okay, cool. Okay, good, I don't have to... In the lands of Tyrell, there are a class of beasts which transcends the limits of the natural order. The Tyrell Vidral. The mightiest of these, the feared and fearsome Valigarmanda, caused centuries of suffering until it was at last seated away in the mountain fastness of Urkopacha by a young Gulul Jaja. 8 years later, however, a foolish claimant in the right of succession has seen fit to release the Sky Ruin from its icy prison. If you would spare Tyrell's people a new age of terror, then you must stand with Wuklamat against this flying calamity and its endless elemental fury. Basically, I can fix him. All right, here we go. Ooh, the rainbow. Tural Vidral, Valigarmanda. The Esper from Final Fantasy VI. I would assume it can fall off here. Oh, the boss battle music. Holy shit. So what about lining? Maybe we just have to spread apart? Wide open beak. I'm assuming get away in the middle. Oh! Okay. Trauma open. Increased trauma will result in a concussion. Middle. What the hell is this? Is that a tempo? Is that Nami's tempo shit? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, so hover. Ice. Okay, let's keep moving, I'm assuming. This fight is insane. Oh fuck, it goes through hollowed ground. I try to cover you with and to use hollowed ground to stay alive. Fuck. So get away. so now it's like a kind of blast. Ice to be first. Oh, bullshit. I love that transition. That is actually so cool. Thunder Temple! This is insane. Unfortunately, I can't mitigate this. Holy shit. Dude, I am getting goosebumps right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Changing the scenery. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Holy shit. I expected more. Oh boy.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
No, by all means.
The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
I'd assume that'd be the EX version.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
Alright, after this, okay, so right now I need to go use the restroom. So I'll be right back. An hour more, well, for Final Fantasy anyway, and then I'll go into some Digimon. Whew. Dude, that fight, oh my god. Your proud expressions bespeak of a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zoralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share any victory celebrations. Oh. And Plum goes off. That's nothing usual for Zoralja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead by now. Most making mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Squishy pop heads. A feat of ice. Bankard will suggest sharing the news for your victory. Ooh, that means... I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha Note as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. I feel I must have skipped something when I was trying to click on the map. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gorfalor.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
I can see the polygons.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulu Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Another badge get. Now Pokemon 50 and below will obey you without fail.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokhui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
As per usual, a man of few words.
Was never much of a talker, our brother.
I wrote this game, by the way.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
Indeed.
You Wukliamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Donuts.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
This sounds familiar.
Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural,
where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in XIV. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to XIV next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Well then. Okay. I don't think Vorpalor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolal. That doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Yeah! Promise of peace. Ernville would propose a course of action. I think it's time we return to Tuliolal. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. A respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear 4 cabins calling our names. And there they go. Alright, before doing that, this is not sightseeing. Ether currents. Okay, these two, yes. Damn it, really? Okay, the flame burns no more. Murphalur regards you with a mixture of reverence and uncertainty. Great and mighty Soren, I have heard the tale of your victory over Valley Garmanda. You protected our land, and for that I, Murphalur, express my deepest gratitude. I wish only that I could see the battle with my own eyes. As a warrior of the Yokhui, I cannot fathom one of your diminutive stature laid low the fearsome sky ruin. Thus do I ask you if you would demonstrate your martial prowess. Nani? I thank you for this honor. Of late, hulking monsters have been sighted south of the Shades of Grief, endangering all those who travel along the road. I bid you snuff out this threat, that I might see for myself how you subdue your foes. I shall go there now. Join me when you are prepared. Okay, and then pick up the other one. So then this will allow us to fly. An illuminating ritual. Garhurler is eager to lighten things up around here. Hail, visitor. Care to partake in one of our customary rituals? Fret not, for your part will be played is a simple one. You see, the illuminations here in Warlar's Echo make use of the glowstones, a rare and precious mineral found only through mining. On occasion, we offer up prayers in the hopes that their light remains strong and bright. First, we ask you raise a hand to the saltwater jar and pray for light everlasting. Strange though it may seem, I assure you it is a necessary step in our ritual. Now, great warrior, slayer of Valigarmanda, open your heart and focus. It appears your feelings were heard loud and clear. Let us proceed to the next step. Now that the salt water has received your prayers, you merely sprinkle it upon the glowstones scattered about the village and the ritual will be complete. Oh wait, do I have to carry it? Okay, I don't. Cool. Glowstone. Your fervent prayers have given a strange aftertaste. Or maybe that's just the salt. So, stone. Hello? Hello? Oop. So yeah, so for now, I think I'll be doing, so there's gonna be half an hour left of today's, like, Final Fantasy stream. So I'm just gonna, so I think I might be done with the MSQ for today. I'm just gonna be doing the tank roll quest, because now that I'm at level 100, and then I'll be taking a brief break to, switch over to Digimon. I see you have successfully completed the ritual, and for that, you have my thanks. Likewise, my fellow Yokwi will be glad to know an outsider has shared in our culture. When mining the peak for glowstones, we occasionally discover shellfish fossils. Some have wondered if perhaps this tall mountain was once submerged beneath the waves many long lifetimes ago. I mean, that's possible. The stone's radiance is a reflection of their joy, shining all the brighter when offered water that smells of the sea, or so the story goes. Thus was our little tradition born. Knowing that this is the will of the great warrior that now illuminates our humble village, our spirits are sure to lighten as well. Suffice it to say, we are fortunate indeed that you were willing to join in our prayer with an open heart. May the light of the glowstones ever guide your steps. Hey! Aww. So cute. Pet. Alright, how far do I have to go? That is a distance. Oh, it can? I wonder, can you TP? How can he TP to me if he's... No, I think it because, like... Because I think we have to attune to the all the aether currents before we can actually teleport anywhere. Shit. Oh. Okay. Glad I am to see you did not lose your way. As for this one, it made a mistake of picking a fight with me. There was another unlike its comrade. It has a good sense to flee. Not far, however. It stalks us from the shadows, yet thirsting for blood. These beasts are formidable indeed, possessed of strength equal to their keen senses. Excuse me. I would have you hunt down the one that remains. Follow its tracks to southeast, or southwest. Doubtless it will reveal itself to what we'll see as a smaller, less challenging foe. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. Hiya, zip! Oh, you were actually kind of tough. Not anymore. 1, 2. What is this? Blade of Honor. Ooh. Okay, that was actually very flashy. Holy shit. Alright. I wonder, is fire indeed hot? Nope, it is indeed not hot. Not once did you falter before the towering Hualapen. Quick to react and adapt you were indeed. Yes, I've seen all that I need to see. Now that the threat is no more, let us return to Warlord's Echo. Okay. And then... where is this guy? Murfler. This has been an enlightening experience for me. Not often am I granted the chance to witness a warrior whose skill far surpasses my own. For years I served as guardian of Kariorzar the Gracious, watching over the sealed placed upon Valigarmanda. I would have aided in the feat of Ice too, had the Sky Ruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the Temple Guardians to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to Valigarmanda's energies. Oh. At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen Vidral from swarms upon swarms of beasts. But now that Valigarmanda has been laid low, we Guardians have nothing left to guard. Why not guard a summoner? Of course, this is cause for celebration. Okrapacha, nay, all of Tural, need no longer fear of the Sky Ruin's destruction. And yet, part of me felt otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position. Personally, I wouldn't mind if someone made my job unnecessary. Bakul Jaja has a lot to answer for. No one else is to blame for my feelings of inadequacy. It is something I must work to overcome. At any rate, I thought seeing you in action might move me to seek my next passion, or at the very least, provide inspiration for a new combat technique. But while I acknowledge your muscular build, I remained skeptical until I observed your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement. Always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has led you to develop such commendable skills? The opportunity to move forward and back, forward and back. Ah, so you are an adventurer. Does that mean your life's purpose is the pursuit of adventure? How intriguing. Alas, much as I would love to hear your many tales, I will not keep you. When next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length. Yes! Now I can fly. I believe. Yes! Yay!